Hey there and welcome to the third and final video of the Armageddon Tournament 2. These were my matches against TNC God Ares, which were the final ones I did, and TNC actually came second place in this tournament, just a single point behind my clan. So yeah, these were some cool battles. Let's run into it. Those were my toughest ones, actually, my toughest opponent. So yeah, let's have a look. Interestingly, he played quite similar teams across all three of them. I played the same three teams I played against other people. So at the beginning here, I saw the camouflage, Abyss Soldier Mist next to 9. I was like, no, I want none of that. And Poseidon is a huge counter to XYZ, so I was pretty worried here. As soon as he does this Lava Main Cannibalize, he's going to get a turn with Poseidon. And then he can he can Vengeance something. So this does not look good. I don't know what he's going to Vengeance, actually. We'll just see. Oh, it's the Voidress. Okay, fair enough. So now I can protect a killer, the Guardian or the Mousashoid. It's a tricky choice. If I go for the Mousashoid, then it will bring in my Rhino-L, which may give me a bit more kind of pace at this point. Putting that box jump next in 9. So I decided to go for that, and now he can Retribution anything he likes. It's a piercing Retribution. He's probably going to kill the Wilhelmina. Yeah, you kill Wilhelmina. So he's going to get one attack off with Naturgle, killing pretty much anything he likes. Probably the Sorrel. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, not looking particularly great for me at the moment. I've still got to get rid of this Guardian, but I think Rhino-L one-shots it. I think he one-shots basically every Super Epic. So interestingly, he goes for the Aetherian. So that tells me a fair bit, that he's going to try and stun me. I've played with Aetherian quite a lot, and yeah, if people focus on it, when there's big targets like Sorrel, it usually means they've got heavy stun coming up. I get rid of the Rhino-L, and then I need to get rid of this Abyss Sword Breaker before it gets another turn. I can now double Blood Fury the Infernocorn and the Poseidon. I have got Stealth on my team though, so Infernocorn's not actually an issue. So instead I decided to get rid of the Naturgle. He's got Lime that just came in. That's really interesting. Very, very, very rare that you see Lime in PvP. So Infernocorn can't do that much here. So what he can do is attack boost, and then he can Ultra Dusk with the Box Chomp, and then he can kill things, but my Ink Feather can kill it with Union Attack. So it's not actually going to work like that. Instead he takes on Aetherian. That should be a big sign. He's trying to stun me. But it means also that Infernocorn still can't do that much to me. So anyway, I can't remember what I do with Union Attack at this point. It's quite tricky to work out what I want to do. So I take the shield off Super Shell, basically because I don't know what I'm doing. This Lime might be a bit of an issue. It depends what he does with my stealth, really, because the stealth's blocking both his Lime and his Infernocorn. So it really matters what he's going to kill with that. He decides to bring in my Disikian, so I can kill the Infernocorn here, and I can either kill the Super Shell or the Lime. And this is a point where I'm going to pause, because this is a really tricky decision to make, and ultimately this decision determines the fight. So at this point, I could kill the Super Shell. That removes all stun protection. I've clearly got a good strong advantage here with the Box Jump on the battlefield. There's a Bronze Shell next that will come in and get stunned, and then there's something behind that will get stunned too. It will allow, either way, killing the Infernocorn is going to bring in the Bronze Shell, so Lime can then kill any one of my monsters of her choice. She can't kill Sorrel because I've got the Ink Feather on the battlefield, so that feels pretty safe. But yeah, I'm also kind of afraid of stun, and I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, he's been focusing on my Aetherian. If there's stun coming up, it's going to stun both XYZ and Disikian. Do I want to bring in stun at this point? Technically, Sorrel is, it's a little way from getting a turn, but it will get a turn because the Ink Feather's in the way, and that will then mean that I can, kill off any one of the, the stun absorbers and get myself back in the battle. So, do I want to go super aggressive here, or do I want to hold back and not kill things by just hitting the Lime along with the Infernocorn? And ultimately, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like if I stay steady with this battle, I will win as long as I'm careful. But as was pointed out to me by one of my clan members, it's worth noting that he just had Super Shell come in on his team. He had Super Shell and then Lime, so it's likely that he doesn't have any stun protection for a little bit of time. So killing the Super Shell probably means that XYZ is going to then stun those next monsters quite well. Anyway, that's enough talk from me. What I decided to do was to hit Lime. So it's going to keep stunning Super Shell out of play. You can see Lime's super tanky, did not take much damage from that, and now she can kill something of hers. However, what I forgot was she has Swift Send back. So I thought that I was only going to be bringing in one new monster, when actually she could bring in an extra monster. So I thought I was a lot safer than I was. So I got things stunned. Huskigan's now going to get a turn, and I'm thinking, okay, well that was not ideal. I've got 2 things stunned out of play, but it's still okay. Like, it's still not too bad. And then this Huskigan does Show of Might, and it puts my Sorrel to sleep. And I was like, no, anything else. That was a 1 in 4 chance. I was going to use Sorrel to get rid of the Bronze Shell, get rid of the, probably my XYZ, and then, get into this. But instead, I've got 3 monsters completely out of play. So he gets rid of the Disikian because he doesn't want to deal with all the shields. But he's got Lime here, he's got Huskigan. I can't remember what Lime's going to do here, actually. She's probably going to add a Bronze Shell next in line for me. Oh no, sorry, she's got the Super Shell on the battlefield, so she can kill anything she likes. He can now kill the Civilian, but killing the Civilian will wake up my Sorrel. So he probably wants to line this up really carefully. So to be fair, it's not looking horrendous. I can maybe come back into this if I play, if he's pushed into these type situations. He's getting rid of my stun protection though, so he's definitely planning on using the stun wave with the Nova Drake. So yeah, he gets rid of that. I now life flip. I do not know why I life flipped. I definitely should have done Accelerate Team or something, because my Bronze Shell then didn't die, and I could have had something else. Oh no, the reason why I did that was because Lime could have done the killing anything of her choice. So I actually wanted a Bronze Shell on the battlefield. Right, so now he's just passing time, trying to do this carefully. He does a Zealous attack to take out the Bronze Shell. So my Penguinator stunned out of play means he was able to leave the Sorrel sleeping, not killing the Civilian. He is going to have to get it at some point though. So yeah, he takes out the Sorrel. I've got everything overwatched. Looks really nice. But this is definitely going to be tricky. And he can kill anything of his choice again now with Lime. So is that Don Ritter? Is that Penguinator? It's Don Ritter. Okay. So he's still got to deal with his Penguinator. But if he takes out the Bronze Shell... Oh, okay. I get a turn with Penguinator. But I mean, what's he got left? This is going to be really tough, I think. He's probably got some stun left. I mean, we can see there's the Bobby Boom there, at least. So I just do an Opt Thunder. I'm going to try and give turn to Penguinator. Oh, he hasn't got stun, but he's got his own Penguinator. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think I can actually do anything about that. So, yeah. I can't remember what I do at this point. But you can probably see this... well, I'll spoil it for you. I lose this battle. There's nothing I can really do from here. He's just got way too many monsters left. And I was like... I really wanted to get all wins in this tournament. Things were going so well. If you watch the last 2 videos, I pretty much dominated most of those battles. I was like, this is really awesome. I threw these teams together, basically a bunch of mythics. I tried to make them as strong as possible, and I was like, it's gone really, really well. And then this battle, I made that potentially questionable decision. I forgot about Lime's Swift Send back because I actually know Lime's moveset. Most people don't, but I do know it, but I don't know the secret skill. So that really caught me by surprise. And then the Show of Might putting my Sorrel to sleep. Literally the one monster on my battlefield that, if it hadn't gone to sleep, then, yeah, I would have won, I'm certain. I was in a strong position at that point. Anyway, well done to Ares. Moving into the next one, he used the same team. So I'm now using my different team. I haven't got XYZ, so I'm not going to be hard countered like I was last time. He brings in the Abyss Soldier Mist, and then I face a really tricky decision. I think I take quite a while making this decision. I'm like, okay, the Abyss Soldier Breaker is going to Piercing Retribution something. no matter what I do, Poseidon's going to get a team. It can Piercing Retribution something. Also Mist, if that's left going, that can be a bit of a problem. And so I'm like, I'm umming and erring, what do I do? I can't kill Poseidon with this true hit anyway. So in the end, I decide to go for Breaker. Because I decide that Piercing is a bit of a problem for me with what I have coming up. When I looked at the next monsters, I looked how I have, I have whole ground stuff, basically. So I'm probably better off leaving Mist on the battlefield. Guardian didn't die there. Unfortunately, I was really hoping it would. And in fact, that would have been perfect, because then Infernocorn would be on the battlefield, and it would have blocked the Vengeance from Poseidon. But either way, I managed to shield my team, so Poseidon can get a kill, but Mist won't be able to. He does take out Bastia, that's a shame. Bastia was going to do good work. But Noturgle actually didn't summon anything when it came in, so he probably has something to throw. Actually, I knocked... No, I didn't knock anything back at the beginning. Anyway, so I skipped there. I'm then deciding, do I get rid of Noturgle, or do I take off the shield of Infernocorn? Because like I said, the Mist can't actually kill anything. I decided to go for Noturgle. Given that he hasn't summoned anything at the back, maybe I should have kept it in, I don't know. But either way, that's what I went for. So Mist can hit something. I think he gets rid of the shield on Paranorca. Yep, he does. I can get rid of his shields. Then I can get rid of Infernocorn. In this battle, I definitely do not want to leave it alive. And then Supershell can't Union attack. If I kill something, he can. What do I get rid of? Oh, okay. I decided to get rid of Mist anyway, so he can Union attack me. He's got his stun coming up. We know this team because we just faced it. Poseidon is now blocked by the fire stuff. Lime is going to be able to double counter slash on the bronze shell. So we've kind of got to be careful with what we do. Let's see. I believe I basically passed time. I know Lime's going to kill this bronze shell, so I just accelerate team. And then I do a raw bloodthirst on Supershell. Basically, I decided I'll just chip down Poseidon and Supershell because I'm just passing time, and making them a little chip down will make them, easy, a little bit easier to kill. So Lime, I think, kills the bronze shell on Nova Drake. This is going to bring in my Momo, which is ideal for dealing with the stun that he has. Oh wait, no, he just skips. Ooh. Okay, he does the Ultra Blaze. There we go. Okay, because he wants to be able to kill anything he likes with Lime. Very smart. So now I bring in the stun, and then I'm able to repulse Lime. So yeah, it doesn't actually really work out how I wanted, but I can see what it's going for, and definitely a smart decision. Do I want to call the Huskagun? I probably should have been going for the Huskagun, to be honest. Given what that can do. The sleep hits Spectre Fox there, that's all good. I life flip the Lime because it's just stupidly tanky, and this is a much easier way of taking it out. And then, even though Huskagun has a kill, I think I focus on the Bulby Boom and that stuff on the right, the new stuff coming in, because the other things are a little bit out of play. And I believe he gives up at this point. Yeah, he does. Okay, cool. So that was that second battle. Let's move into the third. So that one was actually pretty clean victory. Like I said, my second team did the best in this tournament. And the first one was a little bit hard counted at the beginning. And then, we got unlucky in the middle. So, yeah, he switched up his team. It is something actually very similar later on in the team. But it starts with yet another combo with Lava Mane. But this one's a very different combo. So he gets 2 monsters to die. Razor Storm comes in, overwatches his team. Then Auzard hits everything with Lava Entrance. So instantly gives a turn to Penguinator with a teammate dead. So he can link double Retribution, which is a piercing move. Very nice setup. Then with a Razor Storm, he can instant life flip. I think it's link instant raw life flip or something, followed up by a Union attack. It's a really cool combo that's very fast. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like Storm stuff as well. Weirdly, he does it on Momo rather than Sheikah Bloom, and then does a Union attack that only does half Sheikah Bloom's HP. he definitely loves killing stun protection. I think he just loves stun, this guy. I personally would have done it the other way around, you know, to take out that Sheikah Bloom, but that's what he went for. Now he can raw throw on something. We'll see what he goes for. Maybe the Rhino. I don't think so though. Should probably do it on the Catmander. Oh no, he wants to kill stun protection. Sorry, I forgot who this guy was. So then we're going to take out Razor Storm. I think I said in the first video that Rhino killing storm monsters, I swear that comes up so much. Alright, so now we've got Nika Finisher charged. We've got the Union attack on Sheikah Bloom. This is looking really good. I've actually got him stuck with the Bulby Boom. I don't particularly want to kill Bulby Boom. So I'm going to take out the Box Chomp because I don't want him to kill his own team. And then I can remove the shield. I'm also not too afraid of the Arizard because I know what it can do. You know, it's nothing too crazy. It will kill things, but it's not going to like take over the match and win or anything. So I'm not too afraid of leaving that alive. Something like Naturgle is you know, scarier because that can really win the battle. The Bulby Boom is a bit annoying given I have Malwing next in line, but that's not too bad. Also, it's nice, the Malwing comes in before his Infernocorn is there. I'm seeing that now. Alright, so anyway, we kill off Naturgle. I can then Union attack the Arizard. Followed up by probably... well, again, Infernocorn can't do that much because of my stealth. The Super Shell also can't do too much. And obviously the Bulby Boom's out of play and the Box Chomp's asleep. So he can't really do much with what he's got. So I'm here trying to decide, like, what do I actually want to do? Do I skip and then, like, Reckless Time Strike on the Super Shell and then Solo Blood Crave or something? No, I decided to knock back that Super Shell. Can't remember exactly why, but, you know, as I described, the Infernocorn can't do much. I just removed the shield from Infernocorn. He's probably going to just attack two things. Yeah, he attacked Donrilla. Fine. I can now Union Sneak Attack on the Lime. It's not boosted right now because there's nothing on the battlefield there. Ah, that's right. He's got stun. I forgot. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to get the Protector conversion from Sheikah Bloom to give me stun protection. And I need to avoid killing anything. Luckily, looking at the way it's lined up, the Bronze Shell can't kill itself off before I get a turn with Sheikah Bloom. So, yeah, I just need to pass a bit of time. Thankfully, that, you know, Bulby Boom's relatively tanky, so that Stone Power did not kill Bulby Boom. That would have been really bad if it did. So I'm going to kill off the Rhino anyway with Sheikah Bloom. So I decide here... Oh, no. Okay, I'll pull back the Donrilla. I thought I was going to say that I baby conversion Rhino and then Protector conversion the baby. But no, instead I tried to... I pull back the Donrilla. And now I do the Protector conversion on Rhino. So that means... Oh, no, I don't want the Ink Feather. Oh, God, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I still have the Solar Blood Grave on Rhino. That's the thing I want to keep because he's actually quite a nice sweeper at this point. So I do have Stealth, but... I just need to get killing at this point, so I kill those off and then remove the Rockoid, and there's nothing you can do. You know, stun's not going to get him out of this, so I managed to win this battle as well. So yeah, really fun ones. That first battle, very tricky one for me, and it went very poorly. That was very unlucky with that show of might, but really shows the power of Huskargan. I'm a big fan of Huskargan, and I think it should get played a lot more. So yeah, cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I hope you have fun watching all the other videos for this tournament. There's a thread on the forum which has them all shared, which I will share in the description and in a comment on this video. So if you want to check out the other videos that people have done from this tournament, then it's all going to be there. Thanks for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a video soon.